go through the childhood of Mahatma Gandhi. Let us read, let us know more about him. So how was his childhood? So what was his hobbies? Then what made him to become such a great man there? He is considered to be one of the greatest Indians of the 20th century. So let us learn more about him. Let us know more about him after reading the story. So turn to page number 62, children. So let me read the lesson aloud. You can just follow the lines where I am reading. Okay. I must have been seen when my father left Porbandar for Rajkot. So children, Mahatma Gandhi's childhood in his own words. Okay, let us see. So how was his childhood? So he is saying that I must have been 7 years when my father left Porbandar for Rajkot. So there I was put into a primary school and then into a high school when I was 12. He's just remembering. He's saying that he was just 7 years when his father left Porbandar for Rajkot, and then also he's saying that he was put into a primary school at the age of 12. He's just remembering. As at Porbandar, so here there is hardly anything to note about my studies. So as at Porbandar, so here there is hardly anything to note about my studies. Same thing. So what I was studying there in Porbandar is the same. In Rajkot also I am studying. He's saying that. He's remembering about that. I could only have been a mediocre student there. Mediocre means what? Average, ordinary. He was not so good at studies. So not so good in studies like first rank student or like that. He was just a ordinary student. He's just remembering that I could only have been a mediocre student. I do not remember having ever told a lie either to my school teachers or schoolmates. Okay, so even though he was an ordinary student and then he could score average marks there, but one good thing was he would never say lie to his teachers, not to his friends. So that was his habit there. He never used to lie to someone there. Maybe to his teachers or classmates, like that he was. And then I used to be very shy and avoided all company. So shy means what? Sorry, shy means a person who will not mingle with others. He will just be for himself, like that. And then he avoided all company. Avoided means what? Kept away from. So he did not like to be mingle with other children, like other normally how children they will they are very naughty, like that we have seen. So Gandhiji was totally different from all those children, and he never liked any company there. He avoided the company. He never used to mingle with other children. So that was his habit there. That was his personality, like that. And then my books and my lessons were my sole companions. Okay, sole means only one. So he never used to go with friends outside for to play or like that. He never used to go with other children. But what was his near and dear friend? That is the only one book. He loved to read books there. So he's saying that my sole companion. So my books, my lessons were my sole companion. So that was my companion. He is remembering that. To be at school at the stroke of the hour and to run back home as soon as the school closed, that was my daily habit. So to be at school at the stroke of the hour. So he never used to be late. He was punctual. So he's remembering that to be at school at the stroke of the hour and to ran back home as soon as the school closed, that was my daily habit. Okay. So he used to go to school at a proper time there, and after studying, after finishing his classes, he used to come back to home directly. He never used to go here and there. So that was not his habit. So that only he is remembering that to be at school at the stroke of the hour and to run back home as after the school closes was that routine. What was that habit of daily habit of Gandhiji as a child. Okay, I could not bear to talk to anybody. So he was not. He was a very shy child. Already we have know about him. So he did not want to talk with anybody else. I was afraid lest anyone should poke fun at me. So he was having a fear also. Why he was not talking with others means he was thinking that someone may make fun of him. So that fear was there, and also he was very shy. And then he did not like to be in a group, in a company there, like that. That was the habit. So the daily habit, what was his habit? He used to go to school punctual at a correct time, and he used to come back after the school closes. That was his habit, the daily habit. That was his routine there. So like that he's remembering his childhood days. He's saying that how he was when he was a child there, and then he was an ordinary student, an average student, not he just pass student like that. He never used to score high marks in all the subjects like that. He was just a ordinary and average scoring student there. And then what happens? Let us see. There is an incident which occurred at the examination during my first year at high school. So he is just remembering what had happened when he was in high school. So there was an incident happened. So what is that incident? Mr. Gills, the education inspector, had come on a visit for inspection. So what happened? The education inspector, he visited when Gandhiji was in high school. So what happened? One incident happened. Then he is remembering that Mr. Gills, the education inspector, had come on a visit for inspection there. So he came to his school. Then what happened? He had set us 5 words to write as a spelling exercise. So that education inspector, he gave 5 words to write for the students. He wanted to see the he wanted to test the children. So how well they are, how they are educated, how much they know, how the children are. So to test them, he gave 5 words. He is just remembering. Gandhiji is remembering. Then what happened? One of the words was kettle. So the education inspector gave 5 words to write as a spelling exercise, and then the first and the word kettle he told to write there. Then what happened? Gandhiji is remembering, I had misspelled it. So then what happened? Gandhiji could not spell the word kettle there. Kettle spelling is there, no? So that one he could not spell it. He misspelled it. He did not spell it correctly there. The teacher tried to prompt me with the point of his board, but I would not be prompted. Means what? Help with words by giving suggestions. So he was just signaling. He was just his class teacher, he was pointing him with his shoes to copy with his neighbor, with his friend. So whatever word the education inspector is asking, the class teacher want him to copy that one, but Gandhiji did not like that one. So the teacher tried to prompt me with the point of his board, but I was not prompted. But Gandhiji did not like that one. He wanted me to copy the spelling from my neighbor's slate. He wanted to copy the word from the neighbor's slate, from his friend. But all the boys except myself were found to have spelled every word. All the boys except myself were found to have spelled every word correctly. Only I had been stupid. I could never learn the art of copying. So all the boys except Gandhiji, everyone wrote correctly. Okay, but only Gandhiji could not. So he's remembering that I could not learn the art of copying there. So whatever he knew the spelling, whatever he knew, he wrote there. So other children what they did, they just copied. Even their class teacher, he prompted them to do that one. So Gandhiji did not like that one. He did not like to copy with his neighbor's slate there. So then he's just remembering. He's saying that I did not want to learn the art of copying. That is also art. He's saying that is also art of copying. I did not learn that one. How stupid I was. He's thinking that. He's just saying that one. And then let us see children what happens next. 2 other incidents belonging to the same period have clung to my memory. So he's saying that 2 more incidents. So what are they? So as a rule, I had a distaste for any reading beyond my school lessons. Distaste means what? Dislike. So other than his school textbooks, whatever is there, so that was the habit there. So other than he would never used to read any other books. That was his habit itself. As a rule, I had a distaste. Means he disliked to read any other books rather than his school lessons. And then, but somehow my eyes fell on a book purchased by my father, Shravan Pitru Bhakti Natak. So he's remembering how was his habit? Means he never used to read any other books rather than only his school notes. But somehow his eyes fell on the book that his father had brought from the shop there. So it was written on the book. You could see the title, that is Shravan Pitru Bhakti Natak, a play about Shravan's devotion to his parents. Shravan's devotion to his parents. That one he could see that one, and he was. So let us see what happens. I read it with intense interest. Intense means what? Strong feelings. So after seeing that book, after seeing that Shravan's devotion to his parents, so he wanted to read that one. I read it with intense interest. okay, with strong feelings. At this time, some wandering showman came to our place. So what happened at this time? Some wandering showman. Wandering means what? Wandering means going from place to place. So by the time he was wanted to read that book, by the time what happened? Some people came there. Some wandering people, they came there and then came to our place. One of the pictures I was shown was of Shravan carrying by means of slings fitted his shoulders his blind parents on a pilgrimage. So Shravan Pitru Bhakti Natak, whatever he is reading, and then he could see the people who came there, that is wandering showmen came there, and he could see the pictures I was shown was of Shravan carrying by means of slings fitted to his shoulders, so that he could see there his blind parents on a pilgrimage. So what is the story, children? Shravan Pitru Bhakti in that. So Shravan carried his parents on a sling there. So he used to carry his parents slings that is fitted to his shoulders. Slings that is fitted to his shoulders. His blind parents on a pilgrimage. So you could see that picture there. The book and the picture left an indelible impression on my mind. So he was interested to read that book. At the same time, you could see the picture of this Shravan carrying his parents on a sling fitted to his shoulders, his blind parents to a pilgrimage, okay. So the book and the picture left an indelible impression on my mind. Indelible means what? That which cannot be wiped out. So that which cannot be wiped out, that made such an impression that could not wipe out from his mind. The book and the picture, what he saw there, so these made great influence on his mind there. Here is an example for you to copy, I said myself. So here is an example to copy. Here is an example to copy, I said to myself. So he was just remembering, he's saying that I did not like the art of copying from someone else, isn't it? He did not learn the art of copying that. But now when he saw that the picture that the wandering people they were carrying, and then the book his father brought, that is Shravan Pitru Bhakti Natak, that after that he is saying that there was a great impression on his mind, and this is the time that you need to copy. It is his thought is saying there. And then I said to myself, he's saying, okay. After that, there was a similar incident connected with another play. This play, Harishchandra, captured my heart. So another play which captured Gandhiji was Harishchandra. I could never be tired of seeing it. I must have acted Harishchandra to myself times without number. So he is remembering this play, Harishchandra, captured my heart. I could never be tired of seeing it. I must have acted Harishchandra to myself times without number.